Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. There does seem to be an export-led trade recovery underway for some key Western economies, one that isn't attracting much attention from markets so far. But first we should report that initial American jobless claims rose a very minor 12,000 last week from the week before. There are now almost 1.4 million people on these benefits and still near all-time record lows. But reports of job cuts are rising, even if they're still at very low levels. And the US trade deficit of both goods and services remained at an historically high level, even if it did fall in May from April. The reduction was due to stronger exports and restrained imports, although both hit monthly record high levels, and their deficit with China fell. It seems that world trade is in good heart, and supporting that is international air cargo data out for May, showing North America leading the recovery, and by a substantial margin. Bulk cargo shipping rates are holding their recent lower levels, but the falls in shipping container rates we've seen since March stopped last week on stronger demand for cargoes from China to the US. And Canada's trade surplus rose in May, and it was on the back of stronger exports and restrained imports. Meanwhile, China's foreign exchange reserves fell in May and are now just over $3 trillion, their lowest since the pandemic and down to the low range since 2016. And there was a big surprise in the Australian trade data reported yesterday for May for both goods and services. Most analysts expected a $10.7 billion surplus, but in the end a $16 billion surplus was recorded and a new all-time monthly record high. That takes their annual surplus to $135 billion, and also a stunning record high, and 60% more than for the May 2021 year. The US Treasury 10-year yield starts today back up to 3.01%, an 11 basis point rise from this time yesterday. And the price of gold is staying low, but it's up $3 from this time yesterday at $1,740 an ounce. And oil prices have moved back up today, up $5 to just on $101 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is just on $104 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar will open today marginally firmer at 61.7 US cents. Against the Australian dollar, we're a little softer at 90.3 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're a half a cent firmer at 60.8 euro cents. That means our trade weighted index starts today at just on 70.5 and a 20 basis point rise. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.